NASA is reconsidering its options for upcoming Crew launches, potentially favoring SpaceX's Crew Dragon over Boeing Starliner, which remains plagued by technical issues. Today, we're diving deep into why this shift might be happening and what it means for the future of space exploration. Buckle up, because this is going to be an insightful journey through the highs and lows of modern space travel. NASA's relationship with Boeing Starliner has faced significant challenges, leading to a growing preference for SpaceX's Crew Dragon. Initially hailed as a beacon of innovation, the Starliner program has been mired in technical setbacks, cost overruns, and safety concerns. These persistent issues have forced NASA to increasingly rely on SpaceX's Crew Dragon as a more reliable transport to the International Space Station, ISS. But let's unpack these issues in more detail to understand the full scope of the situation. On June 5, 2024, NASA and Boeing launched the Starliner spacecraft despite detecting a helium leak prior to liftoff. This decision, based on the assessment that the leak was too minor to pose any serious threat, proved to be a pivotal error. The rocket, already delayed due to a previous leak, was cleared for launch with the assurance that the issue was negligible. However, once Starliner was in orbit, four additional helium leaks emerged, rendering one thruster inoperable and delaying the return of astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams, who were initially scheduled to return on June 13. The decision to proceed with the launch despite the helium leak highlights systemic issues within the management of the Starliner program. NASA and Boeing had already postponed the launch once due to a similar issue, indicating a pattern of recurring technical problems. The belief that the leak was too small to impact the mission significantly underlines a critical underestimation of the spacecraft's vulnerability to such defects. This decision has sparked considerable debate within the aerospace community about risk management and decision-making processes. Steve Stick, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, defended the decision, stating, "We are letting the data drive our decision-making relative to managing the small helium system leaks and thruster performance we observed during rendezvous and docking." While this data-driven approach is a cornerstone of scientific and engineering disciplines, it has not been sufficient to address the fundamental reliability issues plaguing the Starliner. This raises questions about the balance between data analysis and cautious decision-making in high-stakes environments. The astronauts on board, Wilmore and Williams, have been directly affected by these technical failures. Their return trip has been rescheduled multiple times as engineers analyze and attempt to mitigate the leaks and thruster issues. While NASA insists that the astronauts are safe and capable of undocking and returning at any time if necessary, the delays have cast doubt on the spacecraft's actual reliability in future missions. This situation is not just about technical malfunctions, it affects the lives and safety of astronauts, the mission success, and the credibility of the agencies involved. The return trip for the astronauts was postponed until at least July 2, with ongoing uncertainty about whether Starliner can complete its 6-hour return journey. This delay has not only impacted the astronauts but also the overall mission schedule, planning for future launches, and the extended stay on the ISS. These complications add to operational complexities and resource management challenges, which can have a ripple effect on other scheduled missions and scientific experiments aboard the ISS. Boeing's difficulties with the Starliner are part of a broader pattern of technical and safety challenges that have plagued the aerospace giant. The company has faced mounting criticism following a series of high-profile malfunctions in its commercial aircraft, including the Boeing 737 MAX 9 incident in January 2024. In that event, a door panel blew off an Alaskan Airlines jet due to missing bolts, spotlighting systemic issues in Boeing's production and quality assurance processes. Such incidents raise serious concerns about the company's internal processes and its ability to maintain high safety standards. Concerns about safety and quality at Boeing have been amplified by whistleblower reports. At least 20 whistleblowers have come forward, highlighting a culture of pressure to overlook defects and prioritize production timelines over safety. This environment has contributed to the recurring problems observed in the Starliner and other Boeing projects, eroding confidence in the company's ability to deliver reliable and safe spacecraft. These reports suggest deep-rooted issues within the company that need to be addressed to restore trust and ensure the safety of future missions. Boeing's financial performance has also been impacted by the issues with the Starliner. The company has incurred approximately $1.5 billion in cost overruns beyond the initial $4.5 billion contract with NASA. These overruns reflect the escalating costs associated with addressing technical failures, redesigns, and delays. The financial burden, coupled with reputational damage, has raised questions about the viability of Boeing's role in NASA's Commercial Crew program. For investors and stakeholders, these financial challenges could signal long-term problems that might affect the company's market position and future contracts. In contrast to Boeing's struggles, SpaceX's Crew Dragon has emerged as a reliable and efficient alternative for NASA's crewed space missions. SpaceX has successfully completed numerous missions to the ISS, consistently demonstrating the spacecraft's reliability, safety, and technological prowess. The success of Crew Dragon has reinforced SpaceX's reputation as a leader in commercial spaceflight, overshadowing Boeing's Starliner program. This shift is not just a technical one but also a symbolic one, marking a new era in commercial spaceflight where innovation and reliability are paramount. Crew Dragon has established a robust record of successful missions, including the historic Demo 2 mission in May 2020, which marked the first crewed orbital space flight launched from U.S. soil since the Space Shuttle's retirement. Subsequent missions have continued to build on this success, with Crew Dragon regularly transporting astronauts to and from the ISS without major incidents. This track record of success has built tremendous confidence among NASA officials, astronauts, and the general public. SpaceX's innovative approach, characterized by the reuse of Falcon 9 rockets and the Dragon spacecraft, has contributed to its operational efficiency and cost-effectiveness. The integration of advanced technology and rigorous testing protocols has ensured the reliability of Crew Dragon, making it a preferred choice for NASA's crewed missions. This technological edge has positioned SpaceX favorably in comparison to Boeing's Starliner, which has struggled to overcome its technical deficiencies. The ability to reuse rockets and spacecraft not only lowers costs but also demonstrates a commitment to sustainability and efficiency. NASA's increasing reliance on SpaceX reflects a strategic shift in its commercial crew program. The agency's confidence in Crew Dragon, bolstered by its consistent performance, has led to a more prominent role for SpaceX in NASA's crewed space missions. This preference is evident in the allocation of additional missions to SpaceX. NASA's trust in SpaceX's capabilities is rooted in the company's demonstrated ability to deliver on its commitments. The successful execution of Crew Dragon missions has established a track record of reliability that contrasts sharply with the ongoing challenges faced by Boeing's Starliner. This confidence has translated into increased support and investment in SpaceX's future projects. Despite the current challenges, NASA has not entirely abandoned the Starliner program. Efforts to address the helium leaks and thruster issues are ongoing, with the goal of resolving these problems and restoring the spacecraft's reliability. However, the road to recovery is fraught with obstacles, and the future of Starliner remains uncertain. The program's success will depend on Boeing's ability to overcome these significant technical hurdles and restore confidence in their spacecraft. In the face of growing competition from SpaceX, Boeing is actively working to rectify the technical issues affecting Starliner. This includes extensive testing and analysis of the helium leaks and thruster performance, as well as implementing design improvements to enhance the spacecraft's reliability. The company's ability to resolve these issues will be crucial in determining the future viability of the Starliner program and its role in NASA's commercial crew strategy. For Boeing, this is not just about fixing a spacecraft but about restoring its reputation and proving that it can still be a major player in the aerospace industry. Rebuilding confidence in Starliner will require a concerted effort from Boeing to demonstrate the spacecraft's safety and reliability. This involves transparent communication with NASA and the public, rigorous testing protocols, and a commitment to addressing the underlying causes of the technical failures. Successfully navigating these challenges will be essential for Boeing to regain its standing as a trusted partner in NASA's crewed space missions. The future of the program hinges on Boeing's ability to demonstrate that it has learned from past mistakes and can deliver a safe, reliable spacecraft. NASA's growing frustration with Boeing Starliner and the increasing reliance on SpaceX's Crew Dragon underscore a significant shift in the dynamics of the commercial crew program. While Boeing faces substantial hurdles in addressing the technical and safety issues plaguing Starliner, SpaceX continues to solidify its position as a reliable partner for NASA's crewed space missions. The future of Boeing's involvement in the program hinges on its ability to overcome these challenges and restore confidence in Starliner, while SpaceX's Crew Dragon remains a cornerstone of NASA's strategy for human space exploration. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.